Worry is not a love language, and it's one that so many of us speak. It used to be my love language. Worried about you. I would worry about everything. And when we have these shifts in the way that we view things, certain aspects of life that have been normal for so long, they just stop making sense. It doesn't mean that worry never ever enters into my system. And it does mean that when it's there now, it's foreign. I'm aware of it. It's not just the fundamental baseline in which I operate from, which was true for me. And I had a client message me this week. Why did I worry so much about that? She did something, she put the action in, and something that was in her head got put into action, and the result was beautiful. And of course it was, because she was acting from a place of love and commitment to connection and unity and all of the principles that I teach. So it got me thinking or realizing, because I used to worry. And it's the normal thing to do. And what worrying does, it's a safety mechanism from our mind that's built for safety, to keep everything the same. Because when we're worrying, we feel like we're in action. We feel like we're doing something. I'm worrying about it. There's an energy expenditure. It's kind of exhausting, is it not? To be worrying about something. And what does it do? What does it do? It holds everything in place so that the thing that we're worried about never shifts. Or maybe it's something external that we have no control over, and then what does it do? We have no control either way. And it was a big one for me, because I remember even when my son was born, there was things that I used to worry. Just this little tiny perfect baby. And I would worry about my capabilities as a parent and a plethora of other things. And this past year has been a very intense year for various reasons. And worry is no longer my love language. Because if we're going to be spending energy, which is what worrying does, then we may as well send either ourselves or the other person some love. We can see ourselves or the other person in strength. We can trust life, trust ourselves. And when we start to introduce these very simple ideas, when we can give up the need to control, worrying just stops making sense. Just doesn't make sense anymore. And when we really look at it, the worry, hesitating saying this actually, that's interesting. The worry's only ever about us anyway. Really. When we get down to the root of it. When you go really deep in. I might think I'm worrying about another person, but actually it's the discomfort that is creating in me. It doesn't mean that I'm a bad person if I'm worrying. It doesn't mean that I'm a bad person if that's the place that I'm coming from. It means I have a belief system in place which is creating an experience in my body, in my emotions, and in the world. And when I can be honest, when I can acknowledge the truth of where I'm coming from, I can start to soften around that, and I can start to introduce love into the moment. It was my yoga teacher trainer, Alana Kaivalia, was the first time I heard fear and love can't exist in the same space. They're opposites. They cannot coexist. As I've got deeper into this work, I don't find that to be 100% true all of the time, to be transparent. And that's for another video. Because I think we worry. That's kind of put me on a thinking, because I remember the same yoga teacher talking about thoughts, and we can only have one thought at a time. And so if you focus on your breath, if you put all of your focus and attention on your breath, then all those troublesome thoughts, they go away. And it's like, yeah, that sounds true. That sounds right. And it's my yoga teacher telling me this. She's got like decades of experience. It must be true. It didn't feel true for me though. And with certain types of brain, I don't believe that is true now. And it goes to show that nothing is absolutely true. We create our own truth, right? So if we create our own truth and we create our own experience, and we're willing to get honest about where we're coming from, and we're willing to add compassion into where it is we're coming from, and we're willing to let go of our fear and introduce love whenever we notice that we're in fear, which is doubt, worry, frustration, anger, all of the lower vibe emotions, the ones that don't feel good, don't feel expansive, the ones that feel more contractive and constricting. Just a signpost that we're thinking an untrue thought about ourselves, about another person, or about the world. All the same thing, really. So if worry is your love language, is the way that you have learned to express love, then I hope this video has served you, because it's a very normal thing, and we are here to break norms. Normal is not working in so many areas for so many people. I played the normal game for a long time, and I'm now so wholeheartedly and joyously abnormal. And it's my desire, my wish to have as many people on for the ride, the that feel aligned with it, right? We all get there in our own time, but it's fun. It's fun to start to really look. It's fun and it's challenging, and it turns our whole world upside down. It's deep and it's simple and it's freeing. It's not normal to be free yet and to think that we can be free, and I'd love to change that. So I hope this has served you. It's my joy to put it out in the world, and I will see you again tomorrow. Sending you lots of love.